Hello, welcome back to my channel, and if you are joining for the first time, you're welcome to my channel. Kindly make sure you subscribe. So today we'll be learning how to draft the built-up asymmetric bustier gown. Okay, so the first thing you need is to get your basic pattern. We have the skirt front and the back block, as well as the back of the bodies. For the front, you'll be making use of the full dress block for the front. That is, the front you will be having the left and the right side. And for this pattern I'm working with, I have gone ahead to draft my bustier pattern. I've altered my basic bodies to give me the bustier pattern. So what next is to transfer the shoulder dart to the armhole so that we can start the proper alteration. So make sure that your pattern is drafted as a bustier, not just basic bodies, except if you want it as a basic body. But this design we are working with is a bustier design. So I've transferred the shoulder dart by cutting that point on the armhole to the bust point on the paper, and ensure that your paper is on full so that you can do the transfer for both sides once and for all. So you just fold a line, and then you fold it over the other part of the dart and you pin it off, and that's just basically how to transfer your shoulder dart to the armhole. So you want to repeat the same process also on the other side of the pattern, and we are ready for the next step. Okay, so remember that I said that we are working with a bustier pattern. So if you have difficulty in drafting a bustier pattern, I have an online course that will guide you on how to draft and sew different types of bustier. So you can always reach me through the contact on the screen. Okay, so once you've done that, you can now start the next level of alteration. The next thing to do is to place a fresh paper and underneath the pattern like so that you can go ahead and alter it into a built-up neck. Okay, so just tape it down to the new paper like so, and then you take your pencil or your marker and outline the basic neckline that you have on the pattern so that you know what you are working with. Okay, so this is just to help you know what we are working with so that you will not get confused. So once you've done that, from your shoulder point or your neck point, not shoulder point, your neck point where the ruler is, you extend it upward like so. So from that point of the neckline, you want to go up by about 2 inches or 1.5 depending on how high you want the built-up to be. So you just go up like so. Then from that point, you go in by about 0.5 inches and you connect it back to your MP with your ruler. Okay, just like you can see me do. So just go in by 0.5 and you connect it to that point that I label MP. So like so, in a dotted way, so that's to guide you when you are connecting the built-up neck curve. That's just basically why we are doing this. It's just an outline of how to navigate yourself when you are connecting. So now what you want to do is connect the neckline. Okay, so from that height of your built-up neck to a point along the line of your shoulder. Okay, so you can see that I'm using my masking tape to secure the shoulder line. So I'll connect to a point along the shoulder line from my built-up neck height in that manner. So I'll repeat the same process for the other side of the pattern. Remember, we are working with a full front bustier bodies block. Okay, so this is it. Once you connect it like that, you are good to go. You have okay. So now the next thing you want to do now is to determine the neck depth of your neckline. So depending on what you want, if you don't want it to be very close to your chest, you can go up about 1 to 2 inches or even more, depending on how much revelation you want to have. I say revelation, how revealing you want it. So from that point, you take your curve rule and connect in the manner I'm about to do. So just follow what I'm doing and follow me step by step. From the left hand side now, you'll be connecting it to that point with your cover. So the first thing you want to do is get your cover, like I said earlier, so that you not get confused. That's why I have to repeat myself, so that when I start. So now the curving or the connection depend on how curvy you want that part to be. So you can see that I'm trying to see the can you see the way I indicated it? So to tell you that if you don't want it that deep, you can go inward. You have to just navigate your cover. If you want it deeper, you have to navigate your cover. Then for the second part as well, you connect it to that same point above my chest line. Okay, you connect it like so up to that point. Okay, so once you've done that, you want to shade off the unnecessary parts of the bodies in that manner, so that you can see your pattern. Can you see that the design is already coming out already? So now what you want to do now is to trim off unnecessary part of the pattern. Since we have done our bustier alteration, so that part we cut it off as well. So I want to cut off everything, and we are basically through with the front part of the block. Okay, so just follow me as I cut through the pattern. Okay, so just like I said earlier, if you have difficulty in drafting and sewing a well-fitted seamless bustier, I have an online course that is well detailed and quite affordable and comprehensive. The review I've been getting from the course is very, very interesting, and this is a course I would like you to sign up for. So if you want to sign up, just send a WhatsApp message to the number on the screen, and then we can take it up from there. Okay, so once you have cut it out, you can see that your pattern is out now. You can see that it's out, and you are ready to cut out the other part that is yet to be cut out. So the first thing is just to label it, so that once I cut it off, I will not get confused. Okay, label every part of your pattern. You must label it so that you don't get confused and start joining the wrong part to another part that is not supposed to be. Okay, so once you've cut that one out, what we want to do next is to start alteration of the back. There's not much alteration to the back. All you just have to do is to construct your built-up neck for the back, and that is basically it for the back. Okay, so you're using the same height of the built-up you used at the front also for the back neckline. So that part you can choose, that part I'm about to cut, you can choose to cut it, and you might choose to also leave it, but from the picture we are working with, it is cut out and joined later, so you can just cut it out and join it later. Okay, so that is it. This is what you get at the end of the day. Can you see? So we are done with the front part of the pattern. Okay, so now we want to move ahead to the back block. So like I said earlier, we are not doing much alteration to the back. All you just have to do is to do your built-up neck construction. So you want to tape it down to a fresh paper and extend your neck depth and your neck point upward by the same distance or height that you use at the front. So if you use one at the front, you use 2 or 3. Depending on the height of your built-up neck, you want to replicate the same thing at the back. So extend it by 2 from your neck depth as well as your neck point. So like so. Then you go in by 0.5 in that manner. Take your curve rule and join them together like so. And then those 2 points, you will curve it together like so to construct your neck height. Okay, so for the curvy part, you want to locate a point along your shoulder line and connect it to your built-up neck height that way. Can you see how seamless that was? So just take your scissors and cut it off, and we are ready. Okay, so for the skirt part, I'll be uploading the second part of this video because I don't want it to be very long. So the next part of the video will be uploaded after this one. So we are basically done with the front. I hope you find this video helpful. Please, if you have not subscribed, kindly make sure to subscribe, like and comment, and don't hesitate to share with your friends and your co-soulmate. And I remain your girl, Arobed. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.